Welcome everybody, this is Nightsaber Z42, and this is episode 1 of Shovel Knight, a game by Yacht Club Games in 2014. I'm going to show you right off the bat, I haven't really done much with this game. I have played a little bit of it, actually I've played quite a bit of it, and I'm going to show you some stuff. Actually that kind of sounded wrong. Anyways, that was my original one, 1 hour and 12 minutes. There's another one, 2 hours and 16 minutes. Let's see, what number do I feel like picking? Let's do number 4. Let's go with NS42. Stands for Nightsaber 42. You can't put Nightsaber all the way in. As you saw in number 8, it was Nightsar, so see, Nightsar couldn't put, it just ended. So Nightsaber 42, number 4 is what we're going to be starting off with. You can see our stats, our health, how many treasures we've gotten, let's see, yeah, or how much gold we have, the time, how much mana we have, our items all the way down at the below, what kind of armor we have, and of course how many sheets of music we've gotten. I've almost got to half on my other playthrough. This one is just something that I'm kind of doing, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that one because I have no intention of going back to that. So here we go. We're gonna choose KS42. Long ago, the lands were untamed and roamed by legendary adventurers. Of all heroes, none shone brighter than Shovel Knight and Shield Knight. As you can tell, Shield Knight is obviously a female. But their travels together ended at the Tower of Fate, when a cursed amulet wrought a terrible magic. Look like samurai. Just saying. When Shovel Knight awoke, the tower was sealed, and Shield Knight was gone. Oh. Her head got cleaved off. His spirit broken, a grieving Shovel Knight went into a life of solitude. He obviously buried her helmet, or her head. But without champions, the land was seized by a vile power, the Enchantress and her Order of No Quarter. They wanted some real dollar bills there. Now, the tower is unsealed and devastation looms. The new adventure is about to begin. Look there, Mount Doom off in the distance. Anyways, this is Shovel Knight. As you can see, its main appeal is its very retro visuals and its awesome music. There's a lot in common with games of old, like Mega Man, specifically. Ooh. Don't freeze on me, game. I should be well able to handle this. Anyways, your main weapon is your shovel, hence the title Shovel Knight, and you dig stuff up, you find treasure, and you step on enemies like so. And you can also flip them up and attack that way, which we will be doing quite a bit of. And just like games of old, there are tons and tons of secrets to discover, and I will be showing you quite a few of them. But there's also kind of like a point system in a ways. It's more of a gold system, where the higher your gold, kind of the more points you have. It's kind of how I would associate it as being, and so we're going to be getting quite a bit of gold from each level. And as you can see, what I'm doing, I'm actually checking the walls, which is a good thing to do because there will be secrets. Oh, I can't break this one. Okay. You can actually break some of those, and they will give you gems and money and stuff. Apparently, it's probably because we are actually in the tutorial area. And this kind of area kind of shows you what you can do and how the game works and all that. So there are upgrades to get. You can increase your armor or get different kinds of armors and different colors and get abilities and magic spells, kind of like Castlevania where you press up and X. I'm playing this on a 360 controller, by the way, and it'll take some mana and you'll actually use that item. Come at me, bro. Get hit. Boom. I like how you can kind of like shoot their masks back at them and it'll hurt them. That's a very cool design right there. And here you can see there's no way to go. So game over. I'm just kidding. They're showing you all the different kinds of secrets that you can get by playing the game. And so, whoops. They also show you that sometimes enemies can be hidden behind those areas. And I always forget which ones have the enemy. So if I make a dumb, stupid mistake, it's because I kind of forgot. Okay. There's quite a variety of enemies, and each of them have their own tactics on how to beat them, and I think that is a very interesting thing. And as you can see right here, we have our first piece of sheet music. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to do like an epic pose, like Juan from Guacamelee, but apparently not. And just like any other hero, our greatest weakness is spikes. As you can see, some enemies will give us that jar, and the jar is, it just heals our mana, or it replenishes our mana storage. Don't blindly go into areas and expect to beat enemies and stuff, because sometimes enemies will be guarding up against something. Just like as that wormling that I took out, I used his head to come up there, and there was a secret right over there. And you can see there's usually some sort of sign that there's a secret. Not all the time, but most of the time there usually is. And if you leave the gems out there too long, they will disappear. So be aware. You might want to pick them up pretty quickly. Oh, come on. Go. Okay, there we go. Can I destroy that one? No. Okay, so I guess only certain ones can be destroyed. I'll have to figure out which ones. I think it might be the ones that look different. The ones that aren't bluish with flame in them, I think, are the ones that you can't destroy. As you can see, there's another secret waiting for us. And it is in your best interest to explore and get all the gems, because some of the later upgrades can be kind of pricey. And the sooner you get them, the better off you'll be. Here's another piece of sheet music, which we will give to a certain bard in the village. Actually, that's his name too, by the way. Bard. Kind of like Bard from The Hobbit, who is probably like the best character in that entire trilogy, even though he only came in at the second movie and the third. But the third movie, if you don't know, if you haven't seen it by now, which you probably should, it really shows off his character. Especially since he wasn't really much of a character in the books. Spoiler alert, sorry. He was not much of a character in Tolkien's book, which was kind of sad, but they redeemed it by actually making him great in the movie. A funny thing, I kind of spoiled that secret for you without explaining, but if you go up the ladder, whoops, you can see that there's a secret back down. You'll see the ladder with the treasure chest. Can I destroy that one? Nope. Okay. Oh, okay, good. It is only a handful of gold, but still, every bit counts. I'm a gold Mongol. I like my gold. Give me the gold. Actually, I don't really care for gold. I like the monetary value of gold, but I don't like the gold. I don't have any gold. Snap. Almost killed myself there. But as soon as you tag this wormling, he will kind of move back. Actually, would he be a dragon? I don't know. What are the sizes of dragons in this fantasy world that we live in? Anyways, this guy is going to be a jerk, but he will walk right off. Look at that. He did our drop for us. Unfortunately, we did lose the gold that he dropped down there, so you might want to jump over and take him out quicker. A game that I also would associate Shovel Knight with being close to is DuckTales. When you have Scrooge McDuck, he does the cane thing, and I actually had the original DuckTales on the original Game Boy. Yeah. And I have also played it on the NES. It was also on the NES, but I exclusively played it on the Game Boy because that's what I had back then. You know, I also had an NES, but I didn't have the DuckTales game. It's a fun game, and they also did a remake of it, which I might play sometime, with updated visuals and other stuff, just to clarify that thought. But anyways, the first world, or the first level, is fairly easy. I mean, they're just teaching you the ropes, although there is a boss that it can be kind of annoying, but if you keep at it, you won't lose face. Still can't destroy that. So, and here's our first boss, the Black Knight.
I knew you'd show your face sooner or later, the Cerulean Cowler. Turn back, Shovel Knight. There's nothing here for you anymore.
Stand aside, Black Knight. I've no quarrel with you. I must return to the Tower of Fate.
Your time away has dulled your senses, can't you see? This entire valley has been conquered by the Enchantress. Under invincible knights of the Order of No Quarter, stand between you and the tower. But none of that matters, because anyone after the Enchantress has to go through me. Steal that shovel!
This guy's kind of like Proto Man from Mega Man, I want to say 2 or 3. He just jumps around. He will attack you, although he doesn't do a pattern where he jumps, but he will attack you and he will jump and he'll do this little magic attack. So you can kind of cheese him just like I'm doing. Awesome. You can jump up and attack him as well every time he jumps, but you'll have to time that perfectly. So there we go. First boss defeated. I'm gonna hefty amount of gold for that too. Victory is ours. Oh, but he's not dead. And apparently we didn't notice and try to decapitate him with the shovel. Oh well. Anyways, let's sit by at our trusty campfire and sleep it away. Good victory earned. The life of a Shovel Knight. But what's this? Are we dreaming? Hey, Shield Knight is still alive! Or are we dreaming? Catch her. Oh, I have to jump again. Look at his epic pose as he tries to save her. Oh. And we jump up. And don't forget that you use money to start fire. So collect the gold and gems and stuff. And just because we defeated the first area, the cloud or the mist moves back. I'm gonna go ahead and explore the village a little bit. Oh, no weapons. We have enough to worry about lately without everyone swinging their swords around. Oh, that's no weapon, just a shovel. You may enter then, and don't forget, press up to talk to everyone. This place by far has the best track in the entire game, in my opinion. Hello, traveler. I am but a simple bard, but I have a big problem. I've lost all my music sheets, my entire repertoire lays scattered across the land. If you ever find a music sheet, return it to me, and I shall reward you handsomely. Whoa, you have 2 music sheets, magnificent. Take 500 gold for each. Wonderful. Let's see here. Oh, you found Strike the Earth. Ah, ostinato trumpet triplets. Is there anything you can't render into pure magic? Now that I have this music sheet, I can perform it for you anytime. Just ask. This guy acts as a jukebox, so you can listen to anything that you've unlocked. Up here, whoops, we have Gastronomer. Pottage and poultry, mutton and meat. Your maximum health will increase if you eat. Bring a meal ticket, I'll whip up a feast. Goatition might have some. Now where's that sly beast? Goatition is right down here, which we'll talk to. Ah, decisions. Should I extend my magic or health? Or just eat a tin can? Why not buy my meal ticket and help narrow my options? Bah. Anyways, we're gonna buy the first meal ticket and increase our HP. There we go. And we'll even buy another one. So that makes 2 that we can get, and we'll turn them into Gastronomer, who will cook something up for us. Let me see, what is it going to be, the sandwich or the turkey? Ah, it's the big giant sandwich. I like that one. Whoops. Sorry, he does 2 because we bought 2. And don't forget to get it, because the first time I actually played through it, I went by without picking that up. Magicist is the one who will increase your magic. What more use out of your relics? Oh yes, of course. I can increase your maximum magic. Good. Oh, but no relics yet. What? I can't. You have to find some relics. Chester down the ladder, he always has the weirdest things. Wait, what was I doing? And the person she's referring to is the merchant down here to the right. Hey, Shovel Knight, I know things are tough, but don't throw in the towel. And this guy right here, the Trouble Acolyte. Hello, fish friend. All hail the Trouble King. Ooh, you've never heard of the Trouble King? Half trout and half apple, pronounced like mouthful? He is one of the forest gods, here to help those in need. I'm telling the truth. If you ever visit the sacred grotto, hold your chalice aloft and the Trouble King will appear. As it happens, I have been entrusted to sell trouble chalices to believers. Would you like one? Not right now because we don't have the money. This is Chester. Hey, blue guy, you wouldn't believe the merchandise I've got for you today. Why not have a look? He will sell the fishing rod and the chaos spear at first. We can find him in other levels and get more goodies. Inside the bar, we have other stuff, or other people. Ah, a new face, dancers, acolytes, witches, goats, everyone's welcome in here. Ooh, that's Spectre Knight. If someone could defeat him, I would bestow upon them my greatest treasure. Oh, woe is me, the king of nothing, not to rule but my lone bar stool. King Knight sits on Pridemoor's throne, that gilded goon, he'll get his soon. And Grandma Swamp. Double trouble, soil and shovel, my third eye knows your useless infos. And what she just tells you is all your useless information. Thanks for helping me, kindly witch. I'm not a witch. Here is a mini game that you can play to get more gold, which is always fun to do. And actually, speaking of secrets, back here is a secret. A piece of music for us. Oh, go on, jump up. Thank you. We're gonna move on instead of giving him that piece of music. Boom! Actually, if we talk to her, are you really the Shovel Knight? Prove it by digging up this dirt. Yeah, we'll dig it all up. And she dances. Whenever you have something for an NPC, they will start dancing around like that. Wow, incredible! You really are Shovel Knight. Oh, is she over there? Awesome. We'll step on her and move on up for this treasure chest. Get all the delicious gold and some sheet music as well. Here's a secret. In Pridemoor, keep going left first is right. Okay, in Pridemoor. Cool. Shovel Knight, many trials await you. Don't despair. May each defeat strengthen your resolve. Anyways, actually, I'm gonna go back. And we will give the sheet music and call it an episode. Look at him dancing like a fool. Whoa, you have 2 sheet musics! Magnificent! Here, take 500 gold for each. Awesome! We're gonna save up our money to get the next meal ticket, which is at 6,000, I think. Yeah, 6,000. Cool. Anyways, I'm gonna call this an episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this first episode of Shovel Knight. Go ahead and give this video the biggest thumbs up ever. And feel free to check the description for my Facebook and Twitter information. I'm always looking for a few more friends. And check the annotations at the end to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. And to check the series playlist and other playlists that I've put together. I will see you at the next video.